Hello everyone, welcome back. Guys, in this video I will explain how can we read or parse an XML file in Java. So we'll first talk about the different elements that we can have in XML file. Then we'll talk about the different parsers that we have in Java, like DOM parsers, and then we have got the SAX parser, and then we'll write Java program to read an XML file. Alright guys, so that being said, let's begin the video. Okay guys, so very first thing we have to first understand the XML file. I have already mentioned the color coding. The very first tag which you see here highlighted in red, it's called company, and here is the end tag, right? So the very first tag is known as root element. Okay, then we have got some tags highlighted in blue like staff, first name, last name, nickname, salary, and all. These are known as element nodes. Okay, and the value which you see in black color text like Trishan, Barwa, Kabu, and this amount, right? These are known as text nodes. Okay, and the thing which you see in yellow like id and currency are known as attributes. Now guys, we have to talk about the parsers. So in Java we have got an inbuilt parser, it's called DOM parser. DOM parser is little bit slow, it takes little bit of time because it loads the entire XML document in memory. All right, and on the other hand we have got something called SAX parser, which is very good when we have a large document. It is faster than DOM and it uses less memory. Okay, but in this video, we'll talk about the built-in Java parser. It's called DOM parser. Alright guys, it's time for a demo. Let me start the ID and then we'll start writing the code. Alright guys, I already have a project here called Try It Out. I'm going to create a new Java class and I'll call it read XML file. Okay, I want to have a main. Click on finish. Alright guys, before we go and start writing the code, right, let me just explain our XML file first. Okay, so guys, here's my XML file where I have got a root element, it's called company. Then we have got customer information, we have got so many other attributes or nodes, basically like first name, last name, nickname, gender, email. Then we have got book information, so basically you can think of like this is the customer who has placed an order, a book basically. And then we have got book ID and then book information like author name, title, genre, price, published date, some description. Okay, then we have got the order information, order date, delivery date, and then we have got the shipping information. So basically this XML document, you can have a very big one as well, like I've got 10 20 elements, but you can have 100 as well, right? Now in our example we are going to focus that I just want to read very few tags, like for example I just want to read the first name, or say I just want to read the shipping address, or I just want to read the postal code. Like I don't want to process the entire XML file, just want to read a particular tags, right? That is our motto in this video. All right, name of our XML file is abc.xml. It is on my C drive. Here you can see C, XML, and then abc.xml. All right, so let's go back to the ID. So we'll start with, say, file name, private static final string. Let's call it file name equals to C colon XML slash abc.xml. Basically, here is the XML file path. Okay, now guys, first of all, we need a document builder factory. So we have to create an object of document builder factory. So for that, document builder factory, let's call it factory only, and then equals to, how can we create an instance of document builder factory? So guys, document builder factory dot, then there is a function called new instance. So this particular function will return the instance or object of document builder factory. Okay, next thing what we need a document builder. So let's see how can we have the object of document builder. So document builder, and I'll call it, let's go with builder only, equals to, so guys I'm going to make use of factory, the object of factory dot new document builder, right? So I'm not doing anything, we already have inbuilt functions or methods that we are using. Now it says that there can be an exception, so obviously we have to surround this with a try catch. Cool. Now guys, next thing we have to parse the XML file, right? So XML file, how can we do that? So for that we'll use document equals to, let's go and use the builder object dot, it has a function called pass, and then we have to pass the file name. So it's gonna be like new file and then file name. Let me just go and import this document, which is from org.w3c.dom, because we are using DOM parser. It says an exception, so okay, can you just add exception to existing catch? Can we just get the root element first? Let's get the root element. How can we get element? And then let me just import this element first, not string, sorry guys, you have to be very much careful here. So import, right, I have to import org.w3c.dom, this element class. Okay, and then let's call it root element equals to, I'm using document dot get document element. Let me do one thing. I'm just going to sys out the root element. Let me just see if I can. So root element equals to root element dot get, and then we have a function called node name. Simple, right? So what we have done so far is we have first created the object of document builder factory, and then we have used document builder factory to get the object of document builder. Then we are using that builder to parse our XML file that we have passed here, right? And then we have fetched the root element. Let me run this program and then let's see the result. Okay, so the root element is company. Let's go and verify. That's true, right? The root element of our XML file is company. Guys, our intention is, what I want to do is I just want to pass a tag and then I want to get the value. Tag name, say for example from this XML I want to get the first name. Can you give me the first name first? Okay, so I'll just pass the tag here, first name. So what I want to do is string tag value equals to, I'm going to create a function here. Let's call it tag get tag value. I'll pass two things. One is the root element, okay, and the tag name. So I'll pass tag name comma root element. I want this function to give me the value of this particular tag from the XML file. Okay, so let me just create the function. Okay, it's here. We'll take a node list. Let's call it node list equals to, how can we get the node list? We'll use our root element dot. There is a function called get element by tag name, and the tag name is that we are passing. Let's go and import the node list again from org.w3c.dom. Happy? So what we'll do, we'll just put a check here. If this list is not null, get length is greater than 0, then I'll process node list. Let's call it sublist equals to node list dot item. I'll pass a 0 index, that from the very first item. Get, there is function called child nodes. Okay, now we have to make sure that this list sublist is not null and has got some value. So sublist is not equals to null, and sublist dot get length is greater than 0. Let's return the value. Return from sublist dot, then again item index 0, then dot get node value is a function. Okay, this is too much to understand, so let me just do one thing. Can I just go and get, let's just print this out. Okay, so tag name equals to, this is the tag, plus, and say value equals to tag value. Okay, let's run. So what I'm expecting is that I'm calling this function get tag value, where I pass the tag name and the root element, and then the logic is here. I will explain this one more time in a minute. First, let's go run our code and then let's see the result, how it behaves at the moment. So what do you see? Tag name is first name and then value is Trishan, which is absolutely right. First name has got a value. But just say that I want to fetch the email. Can I get the email please? So what I will do, I'll simply go and update this value, that I want to read the value of tag called email from the XML file. So which is here, JavaNextLevel@gmail.com. Guys, the intention is that we can have an XML document having hundreds or more attributes or elements, and we just want to read few, right? We don't want to process the entire XML document. That is where this program will come into picture, right? For example, can you give me the order date please? So what I will do, I'll just go back here. I'll just pass the tag name. Let me run the program. Okay, tag name is order date and values, here it is, which is right, correct? Now guys, this is the very simple example where we are passing one tag and getting the value, right? But in reality, we may have to read from out of 100 elements, I want to read 5. So what I will do for that, let me just go and create an array. Static final, I'm going to have a string array, and let's call it tag list equals to, and then say email also I want to read, and then similarly I'll take the order date. Can you give me the order date as well? I think good enough. We have got enough attributes to fetch. So what I'm going to do, we are going to make use of a map here. Map will have key and value. So key is going to be my tag, and then value is going to be the value, tag value. Okay, let's call it tag value map equals to, I want to have a function here, get tag value map. And what I want to pass, I want to pass the tag list here and the root element. Simple. Let me just go and import this guy from java.util. We don't have a function called get tag value map, right? So let's go and create. Okay, we have our function here. Now what I want to do, a tag from the list and then pass it to this particular function. So what I will do here, let me just go and use a for loop. Integer I equals to 0, I is less than what, tag list dot, that is function called length, and then I plus plus. Okay, let's go and create a map to hold this key value pair string a string, say map equals to a hash map, right? New hash map having a string and then another string. Let's go and import hash map. We've got a map to store our values. So what I want to do, tag I already have from this list, right? So what I will do, a string tag equals to from tag list. Because this is an array, so I'll just pass the index I, okay, and tag value equals to, now I can go and make use of this function get tag value. What I will do, I have to pass two things, right? One is tag, okay, tag name, let's call it same tag name, okay, and I have to pass the root element, okay. So I'm calling the same function, I'm reusing the same function, existing function, right? And here what I will do, I will use my map and then let's call put, I will pass the tag value, tag name and tag value in this map, and what I want to return is our map. This is cool. How can we verify? So what I will do, I will just write a sys out here and then out, and then can we just print here tag value map. Okay guys, let's revise. We have created one array having all the tags, and then we have introduced a new function called get tag value map. We have passed the tag list and the root element. So I'm just iterating through the tag list here, okay, passing it as an element to the get tag value function and key and value pair in the map, okay. So let me just go and run and let's see the result, how it looks like now. So guys, what do you got? First name Trishan, SIP city is Toronto, title is Java Developers Guide, email JavaNextLevel@gmail.com and already, right? So basically the point is we are getting what we are supposed to. Alright guys, thank you for watching.